Hi, Don here, and I'm super excited to be able to share some of this information with you because I think it's going to blow your mind. I'm a former economist, and I see numbers, and I see opportunity, and I see, what's going on in the market. And I think the most important thing here is for you to be able to see exactly what's going on in the world of leads and lead purchases. This is an internet world now, and everything is pretty well online. So what I wanted to do is first sort of point out a few things which are, things that you're actually seeing or actually feeling, but not really seeing as to how the world has dramatically changed over the last 3 years. And this is where Angie Inc. So let me just, I'm going to go over these financials here, and I'm going to show you exactly what's been going on and what it means for you. And ultimately, it doesn't really matter what we offer and what we do. The key here is for you to really see and feel exactly how the world has changed. Because at the end of the day, you don't necessarily need us to give you the solution. It's all about understanding how the world has changed and what it means for you and your business, and ultimately for your own customers and for your clients. So I'm looking at Angie Inc. here, and Angie Inc. is basically HomeAdvisor and Angie's List because they merged in 2017. So you're going to find the same issues, the same problems, the same challenges, the same changes that's been happening in the world of leads. So let me just start up here because this is going to give you a really great background on how to see the world of where your customers are coming from, why you're getting those customers, why you're not getting those customers, who is getting the customers, and what's been going on, because that way you can strategically plan your future. And so let's just look at this. If you're looking at the year range, this stock for Angie has gone up and down like a toilet seat from $3.47 to $15. It is insanity. So in a lead market, because these guys are humongous, the insanity is just absolutely, it's beyond comprehensible. But that means incredible things for you if you really sort of look at it and say, I want to know, I need to know what's going on here. And you look at the volume of trading, it's 1.17 million. And as I mentioned before, I was an economist and I was in banking, investment banking. So this is super, super exciting. So all of these trades, that means people are trading this like crazy. They're trying to take advantage. Are they going to do well? Look at this. Look at this. This is just insanity. They're going up and down, and they've been in a nosedive. And essentially, what's going on right now, based on these numbers, is they're effectively heading towards insolvency. That is an astronomical opportunity for you. So let me just give you a bit of a background as to what's been going on and why they're heading towards insolvency and what they're actually doing. Let's look at the revenue numbers first. So over the last year, their revenue has gone up. In other words, business owners, perhaps like you, have been paying these guys, but their marketing tactics have become more and more and more and more aggressive. They're hiring more and more salespeople to pull you back in. There are an awful lot of unhappy people out there, and there's hundreds of lawsuits, and you can check all the records there. So what's actually going on? Their revenue is going up, 12.69. But so is their operating expense. So their operating expenses are going up. Why is that happening? That's because they're building their sales, but the problem with that is that unless your sales are clean and in the best interest of the customer, that is like companies like you are going to be dealing with more and more and more problems. So yes, they're pushing their sales, but their costs are also going up. So that means their net profit margin, which is the only number that matters, is tanking. No company in the world, I mean, think about it from your perspective. If your business was in the red 1,600% year over year, you are not going to be in business much longer. So why is this happening? The reason this is happening is because they're pushing the sales, and they don't care about you. They don't care about the customer. So if you're building your business based on just making more money, just like these guys, it's not going to work. Because if you don't care about your customer, You don't care about the recipient of your services, you are not going to make it. I mean, you can see that in your competitors, the money grubbers. They're not going to make it. If you ultimately care about your customer, you are going to do fabulously well. That's why their administrative costs are going up. But why are they doing this? They're doing this because they're a huge public company and the shareholders are putting the squeeze on them because the shareholders expect a bottom line, but they can't deliver. They can't deliver, and that's why there's this incredible swing. $3.47 to $14.92. That's astronomical. That is these numbers are crazy. And if you look at every other company out there in the lead generation business, it's the same. But not just in the lead generation business, but in any business. If you don't care about your end customer, and that's what I'm doing here. I care about what happens to your business. So that's why I want you to really understand here that ultimately you will not see an incredible increase in your profit margin if you don't care about your customer. Their net profit margins have dropped here humongously. These guys are heading for insolvency. That is going to not just tomorrow, next month, next year, create an enormous opportunity for you, but that opportunity is for you here right now. And the key to that opportunity is really understanding exactly how these guys are generating their leads. So the first thing is in terms of their aggressiveness, but that's the business model. That's the psychology behind that. We have to just keep pushing and selling and forcing and cajoling people into and blocking them in contracts and just hammer away at these folks just to get money out of their pockets. That's the psychology of it. But the other side of it is how do they actually convert consumers in terms of getting the leads to make your phone ring. And that's what I'm going to cover in the next one. So this is sort of the dark cloud that's hanging over their heads, which really could mean major sunshine for you and your business and your clients. So watch the next one, and then I'm going to cover the mechanics of how they actually do it. And it is absolutely not brain surgery. Okay, hopefully we'll see you in the next one.